It's another beautiful day here for the factory. Welcome everybody, hope y'all are doing well. It's Friday once again, which means it's time for some more Satisfactory. Decided to take last Friday off. I was a little, honestly, I was just kind of not feeling it. So, just figured, why not? Why waste your time with the stream that's kind of like, when now I can come back with bigger energy the next week. So we are back, and it is time for more Satisfactory. And I have got some work to do. Look at this. Look at this factory running like clockwork. It's beautiful. I did decide to hook up the computer factory. I had it set for the longest time so that it would just back up, but I decided to connect it to a sink because I was like, why not? Can at least be doing something with all these computers, turn them into fix-it coupons or whatever. But for today, we're going to be continuing the electronics desert. We're actually going to be working in proximity to this area, but on a couple other different projects because we need to make ourselves some AI limiters and some high-speed connectors. So let me just break out the notes here real quick. Sorry too if you hear me clear my voice. I was eating something right before the stream started, and a piece of what I was eating went right to the back of my throat and made me go into a coughing fit. Still not quite fully over it, but I'll have to make do for now. All right, so going back here, I believe what we're gonna start with is actually AI limiters, just because it's the smallest of the two projects. It only requires two little inputs here. And this input right here is one of them, which is the copper. We actually only need to be producing 250 items per minute with this thing. But that means we will be utilizing all 300 items per minute of the Caterium, which is located in here. Any hogs? Any hogs in the area for me to shoot? I know there's a lot of baddies in this area, in this location. Yeah, that takes all 300, so that works. That's perfect. All right, so all we have to do is just begin processing everything. We need to set up some refineries. We need to set up some refineries for the ingots, and then set up the constructors, and then just 5 quick little assemblers for the AI limiters, and then we're good. It's a very, very small build. Very, very nice. Good, good, good. It's a little Rockyism for you. I don't know if any of y'all have seen Project Hail Mary. Fantastic. Fantastic movie. Even more fantastic book. Highly recommend. Very good. I'd actually go see it again before it leaves theaters, because it was quite enjoyable. There we go. All right, let's see here. Let's see, we need 8.33 refineries for copper and only 6.67 for the Caterium ore, the ore. We could set this up right here. Output right there. That is way overreaching, so we'll set that up like right there. Yes? Ooh. Okay. No worries, no worries. We can add some more. We can always add more and then cover it up later. I do intend to actually decorate all these factories at some point, but for right now, they're just gonna remain platforms, just because. But I do want to do, I want to do these factories justice and make them actually look really nice, but I have to actually exercise my artistic side, which is not a good side for me to exercise on the regular. I'm not that artistic. Trying to be. I do want to learn how to draw, actually. I'm quite bad at it, but I always liked it as like a little pastime thing. All right, so okay. Break these out again. How about there? No. How about there? Yes. Perfect. Just perfect. Just ever so perfect. We are inching ever so closer to getting one of the items for phase 4 completed. That item being the one that on the very, if you look at the top right, the one that is furthest to the left on the list. Because that's what the electronics desert is actually going to be manufacturing as like a final item. Should be nice. All right, so I need 6.67, so I actually don't need you, and you. I'll overclock one, just to make everything look nice and balanced. Oh, no. No! This is why I hate mass dismantle. It's a blessing and a curse because you could easily dismantle something you don't want to. And that could be bad. It could be bad for the build. Ah, and you always miss something too. All right, so I also forgot. So I haven't changed this yet, but I do intend on changing it eventually. Oh, come on. No? Is it this side? Ah, it's this side. Ah, ha, ha. All right. Then just set these all to Caterium. All right. So we need to do, it takes 45 per minute. I do 167%. 25. Right? Hold on, where's my... Oh no! Oh, there it is, never mind. I have my handy dandy phone, aka my quick little calculator. Let's see here. We'll do 15 times 5 plus, oh sorry, hold on. So 45 times 5 plus 75? It's 300, yep. So I'll actually make this a little more accurate. That's close enough, that'll be balanced. All right, so then we just need a little spot for the copper here. I don't know if you all saw that dust cloud there. That was kind of weird. We need 8.33. So just for the sake of convenience, I will also leave 8 of these 10. Ah, man. That really got to me. That was a very unfortunate thing to have happen right before I started streaming. There we go. Now, is this in line with that? It is. It certainly is. We'll also bring it back just a hair. Just like that. There we go. Why not? And you know what? I'm all about the symmetry. So I think I will actually sacrifice 6 of these. Or sorry, 4 of these. Make it 6, even though I need 8, and I'll just overclock them. Like, why not? It'd be fun. I just gotta see what I gotta overclock them to. And then we should be good. Nope, not you. Or you. Hold on. Ah, no! Stop it! Stop mocking me! Oop, nope. Gonna be back playing some Satisfactory again. I haven't really been playing it too much off camera. I'll be honest. I don't want to say I'm getting burned out of the game. I'm just getting tired of the off-camera work because it's kind of samey. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. It's just kind of samey. All right. So. This is the center. Oh, interesting. Oh, I messed that up. Get rid of that real quick. Hey. Can always fix it. It's no big deal. There we go. So this is the center line right here, so which means this needs to go. Where are you lined up with? Needs to go here? Yeah? Could that even work? Would I be bold enough to do that? No, actually, because I have to delete some of these. We need to bring them forward. Forward enough so that those two are on. No. There? Like that? I think so. We'll try that. No, it's on default. Come on, game, catch up. Yeah, there we go. That works. I just want a little symmetry this time. I don't know. Am I being picky? Yes. Do I care? No. I'm just glad to be playing some good old-fashioned Satisfactory. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention too. I did actually go and get some Satisfactory merch. I went to their site and got myself a t-shirt and a t-shirt and some of the keychains. So like, you see the little charm on the build gun that I'm using? I have that, but it's a keychain. Very satisfied with that. Oh, is that off? It is off. Oh, come on. All right, let's get rid of that. Try it one more time. We got this. So we had it to like here. We just need to back it up by 1. And that should be in line. Then we should be good. No. Come on, game. Come on, catch up, game. Oh no, is that still off? Okay, all right, come on. How we had it to like here, then we just back it up by 1. See, because this is, I'm basing it off of where the concrete is with this. Like this right here is kind of in line almost to the, like where this little hexagon shape is. So if we go here, then yeah, that should be in line right there. So yeah, when this goes, oh, I see. I was just, okay. I overshot it. That's on me. Yeah, that's on me. No, come on. There we go. Okay, now we should be good, right, game? Yes, we're good. Gracious me. What was that? Y'all hear that? Like in the background? Maybe that was outside my window or something. like a little alien bird call or something. Yeah, I'm just losing it. Yeah, I'm just going crazy. It is entirely possible. But 2 things can also be true. All right. So we have... How much are we outputting? We're not outputting that much, so yeah, we could probably just put a merger right here. 1 there. Yeah, that's definitely what I wanted. It's what I wanted. There we go. One there, one there. And do one of these. Beautiful. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Look at that. See the symmetry? See how in line it is with the other build? This isn't even related to that build, but it's gonna be in line. That's pretty cool. All right. Let's see. So we have. Oh right, I gotta set the furnaces. Can't be dumb. What do you think I am? Some kind of dummy? Okay, let's do. You're connected, so it's this side that's not connected. Probably should go correct that on my my blueprint design. I don't know why I didn't connect those. All I can say is I can't wait for daisy chaining. That is going to be wonderful, just wonderful. All right, so then you gonna be copper ingot. Oh, I gotta break out my handy dandy calculator again. So I need 8.33 refineries of copper, but I currently have 6. So okay, so I need 138.83. Sure. That's what I need to set these to. So yeah, it'll be a bit on the expensive side, but it's all balanced. And there. Beautiful. Alright, so then this is good. We're only overclocking the one here? Here? Or where? Were we overclocking the one? Wait, I thought we overclocked one. No? Okay, well. 167%. There you go. I needed 6.67 refineries for Caterium. So we have one that needs a little bit more. Oh my god, hi! Hi, Brandy. Welcome to the stream. We're back in the electronics desert. Getting some electronics dessert. All right, now I gotta bring this bad boy over. Oh, it's so nice to be able to build with Mark V conveyors without worry, because we got aluminum set up. It's so nice. So wonderful. Happy Friday to you too, Brandy. Welcome to stream. Yeah, I'll set this up like right there. Then we'll do one of these. Okay, maybe not do one of these. There we go. Set that to like right there. Then have that connect. Curve. Right there, just like that. All right, that's Caterium, and that's copper taken care of. I'm gonna actually just get rid of all this real estate here, because I don't think I really need it right now. Oh, come on, get that guy. There we go. And now, with that out of the way, we can proceed more towards the actual production. So this will all come down here, and I need, go back to our good old-fashioned blueprints. Go to our constructor manifold here. I need 12.5 constructors for copper sheets. Okay. Let's see if I can fit 12 in a row here. Actually, let's get the Opposite direction. There we go. You see how it's labeled 6C-0-00D? So that means 6 constructors output opposite direction of the input. So the input will come in here, and then the output will come around here. Just a little thing. Just a little thing I did for my labeling. I will bring this in just a smidge. Actually, you know what? No. No. No, I'm not some ordinary everyday fool. Let's actually build the assembler line. Because we only need 5 assemblers. Let's do like right there. Let me just combine them all into one single output. That's centered with the rest of the build. Yes! Yes, of course! It all makes sense. Alright, and there we go. Alright, so then the rest of this can go on the foundations this way. I don't need that many constructors, and I don't need that many, well, I only need the 5 assemblers, so we could probably make this fit pretty nicely. I'll do 2 there. And I'll go back over here and do 1 more. Did not make it. It did not make it. There we go. Woo! All right, so go ahead, break out the conveyor splitter. This will be an interesting take on the build, actually. We're gonna do 1 this way, but 1 the opposite way. Because the outputs are gonna come from 2 separate directions. So 1, actually let's just do it like this. This way. Huh? Okay. There we go. Is that far back enough for it to be? I don't know. Yeah. Nah, it's worth it. That is not at all what I wanted to have happen there. There we go. Did I win yet? Oh, heck no. Not even close. I'll break it down for you. I'll break it down for you. Let's see here. So first off, if you look in the top right of my screen, you see those 4 items that under the objective complete phase 4 box. I'll break it down. Here's what I'm gonna do. So I'll go to inventory, go to the codex. I'll go to parts, go all the way to the bottom where all these items are located. So one of them is nuclear pasta, one of them is thermal propulsion rockets, another is magnetic field generator, and then another one is assembly director system. Let's start with the assembly director system because this is where the electronics desert is going to be coming into play. So I need 500 of these, which requires 1 supercomputer and 1 adaptive control unit. 1 supercomputer, as you can see, requires 4 computers, 2 AI limiters, 3 high-speed connectors, and 28 plastic. Okay? And then adaptive control units require 2 computers, heavy modular frame, 5 circuit boards, and 5 automated wiring. Let's go ahead and open this up in the codex and look at, let's say, heavy modular frames. This is what all heavy modular frames need to get this. This is what automated wiring needs to get this. So all I've accomplished so far in the electronics desert, like all this build you see over there and then over here, that's just for computers. So we go back to go back to the codex here, go back to parts. Go back to our assembly director system. Computers are used in... These are the computers right here. This item right here. It's used in both supercomputers and adaptive control units, which I need to make assembly director systems. And so we've only made one factory for one item, technically. And so I'm working on the other ones right now. But we'll get there. And that's only for one item in the phase 4, and I need 500 of them. It's a cruel, cruel world I live in. But what this factory is for is the AI limiters. So if we go back, here, I'll go back to the codex again. Go back to our goal, the assembly director system. We go to supercomputers. We're building this right here, AI limiters. This is what this small little factory is for. Because really I don't need AI limiters for much else. There really isn't much use for them in any other item. So we got supercomputers and we got electromagnetic control rods, which as of right now I don't personally need. Like I will in future use, but I could build another factory for that somewhere else. But this whole desert and the resources that the silica from the quartz crystal or the quartz nodes down below, what all of that provides me is enough for a ton of computers, and it overflows into, we got another thing of Caterium over there for the high-speed connectors, got a thing of Caterium back here for the AI limiters. We're gonna combine it all. This entire desert is all gonna be for that one item in the top right corner for phase 4. Because we can manufacture all of the components in this desert alone, which is cool. I have it all mapped out. I use a third-party software, the Satisfactory modeler, and I have it all mapped out there. So, yeah, it's gonna take a while, but I am excited because I love this stuff. I totally get that it can be overwhelming, especially for players where this isn't really their kind of game. I get it, trust me. But for me, it's my bread and butter. I love this stuff. The only item that this desert can't produce is plastic for the supercomputers. But you know, I'll go ahead and I'll take a quick little detour. Why not? I got another plan as well. So I got a plan for another area as well. I wanted to kind of advance the electronics factory a little bit more, like the electronics desert just a little bit more, because just because I've been sitting on it for a while. But so if we just go this way, flying high in the sky. So here we have the aluminum factory. Finally got that built up. But right down here, oh gosh, that really gave me a lot of momentum. Right down here, you see 1, 2, 3 little black spots. Those are oil nodes. Now, we do have the power station over there, but we're actually going to be using these as a sort of separate power station, but only because the byproduct of what we'll be manufacturing here, which is remanufacturing rubber and plastic in this section, and using trains to transport them across the map. Because we got a lot of oil here. We got a pure node and 2 normal nodes here. That gives me a lot of oil and plastic, which is great. I will be utilizing it for those reasons. And I'm probably gonna be building it across the lake here just because I'll have quick access to water. But when you manufacture the oil and the plastic, what's nice about it is the byproduct is heavy oil residue, which can be refined. I'm just trying to find a landing spot. No! But the heavy oil residue can be refined into fuel, which means you can set up another power plant, which is great. It's gonna be much smaller than the power plant that we have over on the coast, but still very useful. Want to build pretty things? You can in this game. This game is beautiful too. I gotta get back to my, but I'll show you the aluminum factory as well. We finished that last stream, which is very nice. Yeah, hostile creatures, big whoop. I also built this right here just as a quick way for me to deposit enemy products. So like I'll drop these in here and have it immediately convert into stuff for the sink. Can't talk today, can't word. Tired, it's a long week. I say that every week, but it's true. All right, so let's use this. Uh-oh, oh, come on, woo! Can't do that too many times or else I'll fly out of the map and possibly go to sleep. A long sleep. Yeah, but over here's the aluminum factory. Finally made it. And this, working like a dream. It's fantastic. No notes, it's doing great. I'm syncing everything, but storing what I can right now, just because I do plan on sending a lot of this stuff to other parts of the map. So, yeah, it's all going good. Actually, no, it's not going good now. What's happening here? What don't I know? Wait, why is everything stopped? What happened? Did something break? Well, I guess it's a good thing I mosey on over here. Why is everything stopped? What's going on? What don't I know? Did something freeze up? What's happening here? Is it too much fluid in the system? I think it's too much fluid in the system. No, let's flush the full pipe network, actually. Yep. There we go. That should help. Don't know what's going on with that. That's odd. But I guess I'm glad I went to check on this. Gee whiz. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually gonna tone down the water collector over here. Just because. Turn it down just a smidge. Let's see. At 140 per minute, I'll set that to 138. Whoa! 138. There we go. Just because the issue right now, so what the system does is we get the alumina solution, convert that into aluminum scrap, right? But the byproduct is water. However, one of the inputs I need for this set of refineries is water. So what I've done is using Sommer sloops, which double, like these are the alien artifacts that double the output. I double the output of water and then use a pump network to just send it back through to the beginning. However, it's not enough, there's not enough created here to backfill the system there. And so the issue is that this right here needs to be almost perfectly balanced to help sustain this system, because this just kind of makes up for what I can't make over here. And so that's where the problem lies, because this backed up the entire system with too much fluid. So stinks, but you know, them's the breaks. But it should be balancing itself out pretty soon, right? Yeah. Well, darn, I had this whole thing balanced out too. It was running great. And then we just got backed up again. So that's fine. I'm not mad. Nah, it's fine. I might actually, I'll let this balance itself out again. Because I mean, this is all toggled to where it will actually just run at exactly the amount that it needs. It just takes a while to get it balanced out because it's manifolds for you. Darn it, I wish I caught that sooner, but oh well. I ain't butthurt about it. Honestly, I'm not, because right now I don't need the aluminum for anything. Although I do wish there was a way for you to dispose of excessive water. I mean, I could package it and then sink the packaged water, but I don't want to do that. That's too much work. Also, there's no way to create sort of overflow protection. Oh well. All right, back to the electronics desert we go. I do have plans for other areas around the map too, don't you worry. This area is only for one specific item, but I will be manufacturing others as well. In fact, This desert is so efficient that the computers that I manufacture here, I manufacture too much, even with everything that I intend to put computers into, like every system that I intend to add computers to, still manufacturing too many computers. So there will be a train network here to take computers elsewhere. So for example, I'm gonna need computers for other items, but those items are also gonna need nitrogen. And this right here is the best nitrogen node, I think, in the area, because it's got so many pure nodes that I could take from it. So I got a plan for this area as well, and it's right near the aluminum factory as well, which is nice. Okay, so back to the building. Yeah, but Brandy, if you want to get creative with Satisfactory, you just got to look up some of the build tutorials out there. Got some good stuff. All right, so I need 6. Ooh, wait a second. Could I have it like this? Can I do just 2 and then some change, and then just kind of feed it into one another, maybe? Yeah, I think it would take me a long time, which is why I'm hesitant to even start building really nice looking factories. But that's why I give myself like so much room on these platforms, is because I'm basically planning on covering up all the internal components in here. But for right now though, it leaves me room to work with, so it'll be interesting. All right, build to there maybe? No, not good enough. Actually, I could just double up on this. You're right. You're right, me. Let's do output same direction. There we go. Alright, so then back it up to there. And we'll leave it like that. This game can be multiplayer. That's what's really nice about this. I'm just gonna stick to single player with this world just because I want it to be my own. But yes, this game can, in fact, be multiplayer, which is pretty sick. Build Fallout 76 building arc. Ooh. That sounds tempting. Yeah, I could also package the water and sink that as well. I'd like to try and just get it balanced so that it can still maintain. Like, honestly, like, with the one water collector I have over there, I technically, in an ideal circumstance, it could be a closed system, because I could add more somber sloops to double the water output and get that to, because it does balance. But the issue is that the conveyor speeds that I currently have couldn't support it, which stinks. So I have to resort to using the single water collector. So I think if I underclock it a little bit to what is required for the system, it'll just keep things running. It might lead to a couple hangups here and there, but I mean, I think it should be able to sustain itself pretty well. I don't know, it's just kind of meant to like catch the excessive stiff. I have no idea how many, I'll use Mark 5. I've got the aluminum, I could build Mark 5 even if I don't need it. I could be like that. I could be a pain. All right, blueprints, let's do same direction. Do I want to just have them in line like this? I think I do. Just like that? Yeah, I could get that to work, honestly. That goes that way. I just gotta connect them up. I think that can support it? Yeah, it should just be able to support it. I think that can support it. Might have to... No, I think we're good. I think it's all good. All right, so that is... I need 12.5 constructors for the copper sheets, so I will have to overclock at least one of these. That's fine. No big deal. let's see here. So we're gonna do... Nice is that this is a very simple build right now. We're building AI limiters, by the way. This is what this factory is for AI limiters. We're gonna be adding it onto the electronic desert. And there we go. And then overclock one of these to 150%. Actually, we'll do 125%. I don't know why I'm doing this. This just seems unnecessary, but I'm gonna do it anyways. It's fun. And I'm having fun. Two of them overclocked to 125%. That works. Set this to straight. Bring this back around here. Just like that. I think I'll have this one output to the lower section and then the other side output to the top. Like this can connect like right, I don't know, there, I guess, merger. Yeah. Oh, there we go. No, 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 what? No? Oh, is that going the wrong way? Okay. Okay, why didn't it do that the first time? That was weird. Alright. Then we'll just bring it around town. SpongeBob reference. You all are so uncultured. Oh, it has to be raised up. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna be a little cheeky though. Actually, I set it up this way. It was my own hubris. It's my own undoing. I accept it. I know what I am. All right, so I need to have you like right there. Nope. Back you up to like there. Oh, nope. There we go. Then we get rid of this. Make sure this max. Perfect. All right, so that's all the copper sheets that we need. Yes, very good. And then, yeah, because copper is going to be the output right here. Oh, right, I gotta check that. Oh, weird. What? I couldn't, whatever. All right, so, okay, that's copper. That's the copper side of things. Oh yeah, we gotta actually, didn't even think about this. Oh yeah, I totally forgot assembly director systems just take an assembler. Wow, yeah, okay. Now that I say it out loud, I sound dumb. Now, the magnetic field generator, that is another item I'm gonna be working towards eventually. So I will actually need more AI limiters for that project. However, I don't think I'm gonna build it in the electronics desert, even though I could. It's the first time in forever I actually need versatile framework too, but I digress. What am I building here? AI limiters, there we go. See, and we don't even need to overclock these. 5 is exactly the amount we need for these. Here we go. All right. Break out these again. So for these, I need 8.33 constructors. Very fascinating. Fascinating that it's working out like this. You know, I'm gonna copy this side too, just to, I like the symmetry. Don't judge me. I like the symmetry. Okay. Actually, we'll see. I'll bring the constructors forward. Okay, so this is in line. Okay, so this constructor is almost in line with the center. Gotcha. Gotcha. So, same direction. I want those. Do I need to be taking up this much real estate? Probably not. Do I care? No, it's just, no. Never. I never care. Actually, yeah, what are the, like, how far in relation? Oh, this takes a whole 1, 2, 3. That almost in line with that, okay. Actually, I need to move this over then. I need to move this way the heck over. So that should be in line there. Okay, hold up. I go 1, 2. Okay, with the... Okay. Sure. Just trying to make sure everything's aligned. Need that there symmetry. The direction, same direction. H. It needs to be about there. It needs to be... To actually move this... Nope, that's right, because it needs to be in line with that line. I think that is where I need it, except it's facing the wrong way! No! Okay, so let's verify one more time. Yes. So that's lined up against this line here, which is about 1, 2 lengths away from there. Okay. And that is lined with the center, or the half slab, so then if we get those two, we should be golden. I think we have that. So that's in line with the center, that's in line with the center, that's in line with this slab. Done. All right, cool. Perfect. Let's final check. I know I'm being picky, being very picky about this, but I don't care. Just let me have this. I gotta have my symmetry. Yes. Look at that. It's beautiful. Beautiful, I say. Stunning. Perfection. Wonderful. All right, so we're gonna overclock 2 of these. It's gonna be for quick wire. Gonna do the same thing. Just the amount of these has been... You know what I could do? No. Do I do it that way? That seems silly. I think I want to do it that way. This is dumb. This is really, really dumb. Wait, did I use opposite direction or do same direction? Should be... Okay, they're all same direction, okay. I am going to use... Hello? Oh, get out of here. Stop snapping to that. I'm gonna use 12 for this. Make it even more symmetrical, and I'm just gonna underclock all 12. This is really dumb, but I'm gonna do it. Because it's fun. I'm here to have fun. Alright, that all good? I believe so. Okay. And you were there. You're in line with that still, yes, good. Ah, come on. I forget what the output is for this. So I'm going to, yeah. Okay. I'll make this quick wire. See, I don't know why. I just think it looks nicer, even though it has more machines. It'll use less power, technically, so there's that at least. I don't know. Okay. I forgot how much we're outputting for all this quick wire. Actually, we could determine that with this. 500. All right, so yeah, with these two lines combined, I will need a Mark 5 conveyor. So let's see, where does this... Actually, that's a good point. We can just start from here, turn inward to there. They like right up against it or just like a tick over? I think they're like a tick over. Yeah, this one's right up against it, so no. So we'll just do one of these. I don't know what you like right there. That's weird. It's still straight, but then it just like freaks out. Okay, so as long as this is a higher volume, then this should be fine. And it distributes all along the way. All of those are hooked up. All of those are hooked up. Why are you a Mark 5? You can just be a Mark 4. Then we have, yeah, okay. That works. And actually, having this extra line right here will be nice too, because we'll be doing a merger right here, probably one right here, another one right there. How many out? We're not outputting that many, so we can even just do like, I don't know. I like to get, even though it's not necessary, I like to give it high, like high or quick output conveyors. It's not required in the slightest, but I like it. Okay, leave me alone. Actually, I'm going to disconnect this. I brought this line over so that it could actually be on the same grid. It's on the same grid as that factory right there, which is the point. And now we just gotta take you just like that. Oh, okay. How do we do this? You're in line like that, okay. Whoa, what happened? What, yeah, what happened? Wait, whoa. Hold on. What the heck? Okay, that's weird. You're in line with you. Is that angled weird? No, that's... Why do you go out like that then if this one is totally fine? Why do you gotta be doing this to me, man? How's that? Okay, well, you know what? Conveyors are weird. I don't like it. Okay, then we'll do... Get half foundations on here at least. Make it look like we're supporting the dang thing. Yeah, that looks better. Okay. And lastly, go. I need to actually bring the copper over here because I forgot to do that. Give me that. Be there any friends over in this general direction? There be. Aha! Can't see me. How do I want to do this? It's like that one. That one's pretty quick and easy. I just, you know, take it out that way, and that direction. Good to go. But this, hello? Who's mad at me? You guys? You mad at me? Are you mad at me? R, how dare you? Yeah, I'll fight you. I'll fight you. That. We got friends? Oh, you think you gang up on me? Ha! Alright. Back to business. Alright, so yeah, I'm not sure. This is the one thing at Satisfactory I don't understand how people make it look so nice. How you get your conveyors to your factories across the land and make it look good and not at all weird. I don't get it. It makes me mad. Oh, this would be Mark 5. What am I doing? Doesn't really need to be, but by George, it's gonna be. Yeah, I could go out this direction, keep it nice and straight, all that. Kind of make it, put a move in this general. Because what I like to do for some of it is just kind of like let it flow across the, flow across the landscape with the curve function. I don't know. I see these like mega factories and I'm like, maybe they just built it to where it like connects to like this giant part of the factory that's not really attached to any machines or anything. And just call it from there. I don't really know. This is what I'm gonna do. Also gonna do this just in case I want to like fit a car through here. And sure, why not? There. I don't think we actually need this to be, because we're only transporting 250 items a minute. Yeah, we don't need this to be really anything more than that. This looks so bad. Ah, well. Them's the brakes. Okay. Yeah, those are all overclocked. I think it's meant to be 42 a minute. Yeah. We'll figure it out once we get there. Okay. So next item on the agenda is power. We have one there. I probably will just have this kind of follow the conveyors to that side, and we'll just use a cheap little power pole setup to get out there. I don't know. I don't really care. Boink. Oh, ooh, can that fit there? Can that fit there? Yes, it can. I think that connects all the way there. Yes, yes. All right. Good. No. All right, so that connects there, that connects there. Then I'll bring power pole and I'll bring the power line to here, I guess. Connect it to here. Connect it to there. Okay. Okay, we're getting somewhere, we're getting somewhere. And again, this, as I say many a time, this is not gonna be the, like, finalized version of this. I'm gonna do this, like, here. Hide that as best I can. Sure. That reminds me too, this also needs to be chained. Oh, those have to be chained together too. Didn't think about that. All good. Easy fixes. Although, again, I've said it many a time, there's another update coming out soon. And that update is going to introduce daisy chaining. I'm going to love every single second of that. It's gonna be wonderful. Actually, no, I have a whole, yeah, there we go. Let's see, we got you. That. Just go out this direction. Hey, come on. All right. Come on. Come on. Did I miss one on that end? I did. It looks fine. It's fine. Everything's good. I'll take this one, tie it to that one. Once I build the structure as well, I probably will just redo the electronics for some of this. And then, yeah, that's chained to there, which means this needs to be brought over here, like that, and then that needs to be chained here. Okay. And then, gonna have to, oh, wait, also, should probably, okay, this is temporary. What I'm doing here, because all this entire factory is going to do is eventually make its way down to wherever I'm building the larger scale items. So for now, what I'm going to do is store what I can that's output from these. Let's actually get the, let's do a small storage container. I don't really need AI limiters for many like building materials. That's the only reason I'm doing something like this. But it'll still help. There we go. I'll set up a smart splitter. Let this be any, none, overflow. Could connect it to the sink down below, the awesome sink, but I'm just gonna do this right here. Because I'm lazy. And yeah. Alright, there we go. So then, I need power to that as well, so I'll just take from there. That's all hooked up. Okay, so now we have output and overflow protection. Good. I guess I'll have a... Oh no, that's already fully linked up. How about you? Oh, hello. Oh, if that's the case, hold up. There we go. All right. I think everything's hooked up. Everything's squared away. I'm just gonna bring the power line over here. There we go. Long distance, I know. And then we'll attach it. Should we attach it? Do one of these, and then there should be something. Okay. Straight above. And we're off and running. Should be good to go. This will take some time to balance out too, but that's okay. Give it a sec, give it a sec. Should see some Caterium ore making its way up the pipeline. Yeah, here it comes. Heck yeah, this is awesome. It's always nice to get a factory started up. Always nice to get a factory started up. Yeah, these are the ones that are crazy overclocked. I forgot about that. It'll take but a moment. I'm doing it on the copper line. There's the copper. It's making its way to us. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful, beautiful work. Everything's showing yellow and green. That's good. That means everything has power. Oh, this sounds so ugly right now. Perfect. We're off and running. Okay. Not bad. Oh, wait, I forgot to clock this. Oh, that's my bad. Hold on, we can set that real quick. No worries. Let's see. So, I've got to underclock these. So now I'm operating at full power with all these, so I gotta change that. So I needed 8.33 constructors. Currently have 12. I need to clock this to 69.42% clock speed. There we go. Copy those settings. Paste them like so. I think this should save us just a little bit on power. There we go. Yeah, that works. Pally, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Hope you're having a good Friday. Good to see you. Oh, we got some. Oh, AI limiters. Yay. Wow, that's fast. All right. Got our AI limiters, baby. AI limiter factory is up and rolling, and it's looking like I let the computer factory kind of run on its own. It looks like it's still doing really well. Like the resources are keeping up with everything. That's good. Now I do expect because right now I'm making way too many circuit boards than this system actually needs. So I expect that to back up, of course, but everything else, that is finely tuned to what is needed in this area. That's good. Actually, I'm gonna mosey on over, check a little bit further down the line, make sure we're not backing up any in one particular place. Just gotta make sure all my machines are running healthily. Looks like they are. Got some yellow here and there, but if it's just from having too many items in the system, that's fine with me. I don't really care about that. Okay, got a nice steady line of everything. Looks like we're rolling. Cool. Still outputting a nice, safe amount of stuff. Let's actually go underground now. Go to the quartz farm. Woo! Bit of a hike in here. I almost considered making the entire computer factory underground, but then I was like, I feel like I'd be too restricted on space. Plus, I also need to like fit a train down here if that's the case, because, yeah. But also, I want to decorate factories and make them look cool and whatnot, so, yeah. All right, well, looks like we are doing just fine and dandy. Like all these lines have excessive amounts of quartz running to them. That's very good. Like this line right here literally backs up the rest of the entire system, so that's not even running right now because everything's backed up. Fine by me. Right? Hold up, so you are... Actually, what are you doing? You go to that. That's a merger. Oh, then where's the output? Ha! That is the question. Oh no, these output down below. That's right. So then we have the priority mergers. Okay, so this pulls from up top down below to these two lines. So this third line right here supports the other two. So if one is running low on the other, it'll pull from it. That's what the priority merger is for. Yeah, okay. See, past me was smart. Past me was a smart fella. Because yes, this whole thing uses a ton of quartz. I mean a ton. Actually, just give me 1 second too. I gotta open the door. Yeah, sorry about that. Also, sorry if you hear a small fan. Hello. Oh, hi. Hi. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay, get away from that. Also, sorry if you hear a fan in the background too. It's hot in this room. This game makes my computer run hot. Then the entire room gets hot, and it's currently hot outside where I am. So, not very good. Not very good mix of things. Getting a little warm. But all right. I think everything's running as expected. Nothing's getting overwhelmed. No lines are getting backed up in a bad way. Things are looking good. This is looking balanced out. Yeah, okay. All right. Well, there we have it. Now I've completed, there's technically five major factories I need to build in the electronics desert. First one was computers, which we built. Second one is AI limiters, which we just finished. Next is high-speed connectors. This is good. Sorry, I'm just admiring the work. It's good though that I'm getting these AI limiters though, because like in my spare time as well, I do craft items, and having not having to craft AI limiters is very handy as well. Cool. All right, so yeah, but sorry, the other, so 2 main factories we have, or 5 big factories. First one is computers, second one is AI limiters, third is high-speed connectors, which is going to have resources coming in from that direction. And then the other 2 are iron-based goods, which are heavy modular frames and automated wiring. And that's going to come from this direction. So yeah, but we're looking pretty good. All things considered, looking pretty good. And if I have to like stop this factory for whatever reason, just to let things back up again, that's fine too. I don't really care. It's all gonna balance itself out soon enough. I'm excited for that. All right, so let me start laying the groundwork. Laying the groundwork for the next factory, cause it's gonna be coming from this direction, yes. I don't think I put some water collectors down there because that's the only place in this desert I could put water collectors. Go figure. But where do I want to build this is the question. Because right, we're gonna be pulling from that right there, that Caterium ore right there on top of that rock. Bringing that over here somewhere, but I want to keep it relatively close to everything. Because all this stuff is gonna combine into like one. I kind of want to make it like separate little outpost buildings. So like have the iron goods factory right there, have the like the AI limiter factory right behind the computer factory, but then like somewhere here I want to have the Caterium stuff, and then possibly this direction here is going to be the more complex computer items like the supercomputer and the things like that. Or even like down below where I built that giant empty space, but I'm thinking that's for a train to fit there too. But for this section, where do I want this? Do I want to just like straight down below? You know, we could actually, hold on. Let's fall. There we go. Hey, it's the Explorer. I haven't used that in forever because I made myself a player launcher. Haven't touched that son of a gun in I don't know how long. Why don't we have the... Why don't we do this? We'll build out this section of the computer factory this way. And have it be on the same level as this. Yeah, I think that's good. Oh, the room is cooling off already too. That fan was absolutely worth it. Sorry again if you can hear it in the background. I apologize. I desperately need it. What about something like right here? Yeah, maybe. I'm gonna get rid of this right here. I'm tired of having this around. Good enough. All right, so let's break that off. There we go. All right, so let me look at my notes too. This is be a much bigger factory, and I don't think we'll get to all of it this stream. I at least want to get some things set up with it. But I do want to keep it relatively close to the computer factory. I do this. Because again, I don't like transporting, like I don't like having a lot of spaghetti, which is like a long line of conveyors across the world. But given how close it is in proximity to our other factories, I get that I get that it's fine to do it this way. But here's what I'm thinking too. Just to make it look a little nicer. Go to architecture, break out the frame foundations. We did this over in the yeah, what about that? Something like that. Yeah, kind of like make it look like we're working with the land. I don't know. Gotta do something to the tune of that. Just put like another pillar in a random spot, like I don't know, like there. Really? I gotta break this. I haven't done this in so long, but it's just to put a foundation right there. Come on, game. Okay. Yeah, I can see that working. Can even add like just a line across the bottom of it, give it a little more depth. That could work. We're doing it that way. I don't even care. Don't even care. But I do care how many blocks out I just placed that. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 between each one. Understood. I'm nothing if not symmetrical. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There. This one. Okay, so... then to this level, I think. Okay, so these can go, actually. I don't need these. And there. You know what? I'm gonna actually make that the turn. Wherever I'm leading this. Yeah, that looks alright. I don't mind that. Yeah, that's fine. Have that turn in right here. Or even like start the factory back in this area, because this is gonna be a big factory. Again, big factory. Let's do... Hey, woo. Let's see. Let's also, hold on before I get, you know, I'm in decorating mode. I don't even care. Got the inverted frame ramp. Place right there and make our build look even more epic. Oh. Oh, hello. Why is it, okay. Yeah, sure. Give it a little more depth, just a little more. Oh, you know, need right frame rate. There we go. Yes, good, very good, excellent even. So let me go ahead before I forget. Pull some more liquid biofuel from my jetpack. Then we will also go to foundations and get double ramps. We'll there we go. And that should tie in nicely. Oh, whoa! That totally spawned in. That was not there before. Scared me a little there. Have that face there. Overclock it to 780 because that is the maximum capacity that my conveyors can hold right now for Mark 5s. Is 780 items per minute. Grab one of these. Set it on this here ramp. All right, we are off and running. Whoa, okay, we're not off and running. What are we doing? Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, come on! So rude. There we go. And we'll finish it off. Oh, come on. Actually, we'll finish it right there. That's fine. And I'll go back to decorating mode because I find it fun. Add a nice little railing on the side of this thing. Make it look sort of like a bridge. Ooh, nope. There we go. Really nice too, because for the aluminum factory over there, I had to change the color of everything, but given that this is the electronics desert and computers actually have a color scheme very similar to just the default for factories, I'm just gonna stick with the default over here, which is nice. All right, nice little, just a nice little a bridge. Could even, you know what I might do too is actually like have a line of the frames kind of underneath the concrete and then put in the double wide, but I'll solve that in my own time. The other thing we need though is there's another thing of copper in this direction which we do need to utilize. I don't want to, but I have to. And it's actually kind of a ways away, which stinks, man, that stinks. It is... Is this guy back? He likes to hang out on this bridge. No, we're good. It's right here. This is the one. A nice, beautiful, pure copper thing. Actually, how many do I need per minute? I need... like 335 a minute for this build. I'm not utilizing this to the fullest. In fact, I could probably get away with a Mark 1. Right? Nope, it's gotta be a Mark 2. Alright, cool. $335. $335, there we go. And then somehow, again, I'm going to have to take it all the way over yonder. That's the nearest thing of copper ore I need for this build. Thinking I might actually take it across here and kind of snake it through here and then maybe attach it to the bridge there. That could work, right? Yeah, that could work. In fact, let me actually go up here. Take this bad boy. Just so we keep it on the same-ish grid. Actually, no. Does it really matter? It does not matter. I'm just making more work for myself. But I do want to kind of... because I see this as a potential railway going through here, too. Just because I think this path leads up to a natural... oh, no. Maybe it doesn't. Never mind. Let's just... I'm just going to do it. If I have to move it later, I will. We'll need Mark IV belts for this. Oh, every fiber of my being hates this so much. I don't know why I hate spaghetti so much. Nope, there we go. I'm just gonna weave it through this little river area here. Oh, I hate this, man. I hate this so much. It's so bad. Wait, could I go through the cave here? Would that connect better? Hold on. It might connect better. You know what? It's more hidden if it goes through the cave, so let's do it. Let's do it. Because I never come down here anyways, so why not just send a thing of conveyors through here? Any enemies that want to attack me, you better jump out now. No takers. Oh, look at this, and it can even, ooh, this actually works out in our favor a little bit. We can attach. Well, we can attach like a little conveyor thing right here. Oh man, that doesn't look very good though. There we can add, there we go, better. Add a little conveyor lift here so it kind of actually works with the pillar. That works. That's not bad. I will have to go there. You have to center line with that. I think from there I can put the conveyor, right? Yes. Yes, I can. Oh, speaking of, I might need to go fix a mistake real quick. Oh, darn it, I have it going the wrong way. Go. There. And there. I gotta go fix a mistake real quick, because I think I forgot to convert one of the conveyor lifts over at the AI limiter factory to a Mark IV or whatever I need. Might be running a little slow.
Just a smidge slow. Just a little smidge.
It's fine. It's fine. I don't care. Again, I'm not, this isn't all fine-tuned yet, because these are all just like cogs that are part of like a very, very complex machine. So if I goofed, oh no, I didn't. Didn't I? I feel like I thought I goofed somewhere, but I guess this is a Mark IV conveyor lift. Okay, I thought I made that a Mark I here when I first brought it down. All right, silly of me to assume so. How's this doing? It's getting there. It'll be there soon enough. Oh gosh, the smelter sounds in this game, in my opinion, are just the worst. I hate the smelter sounds in this game. Okay, sorry. All right, brief little detour. My bad. Everything's fine. Everything here's running good. This is getting all its resources. Yes, good. The only thing about this, my plan for this electronics desert, is the fact that I would like to make radio control units here as well, but I don't think I have the resources for it, weirdly enough. So like, let me see here. No, just, all right, fine. For God's sake. Yeah, because this radio control units, the base recipe either takes crystal oscillators or high-speed connectors and quartz crystal. Now, I have a lot of that, but I mean, I could maybe offset the number of crystal oscillators I use for the computer factory. Like, I'm not going to use this alternate recipe, but like the base recipe might be what I use. But this feeds into turbo motors as well. Because I also like I have another plan for another large factory network like the electronics desert that I'm building here, and that's basically, I'm calling it Motorworks. All right, let's get you sorted. There we go. Yeah, I'm basically making Motorworks so I can get turbo motors going. And actually, now that I say it, I'm being silly, because Motorworks is going to probably be located somewhere over here because it needs nitrogen. It's one of the few places that need nitrogen. But look what's right near it is quartz. So I gotta stop talking. I'm thinking too far ahead of myself. That's the issue. That can connect to. Oh, I can't. Darn it. There we go. All right, and then I need to start. It might be back here just because, yikes. But I need to start a large array of smelters. Yeah. Come on. Oh, did I do these Mark V and then I had the other ones be Mark IV? Ah! Alright. Yeah, I only need Mark IV for this line. There we go. Mark V for the other one, though. That one's getting maxed out. Okay, so question is, how am I going to do this? How do I want to do this? Where do I want the start of this entire system to be? That there's the question. Now I could start with the output, which is also tempting. Because I need 6.19 manufacturers for high-speed connectors. So I need 7 manufacturers. I'll probably make it 8 just because I'm a stickler. Or I might make it 6 just and then overclock 1 slightly. But do I want it to be right near all this? I think I do. Just mainly because supercomputers. So computers, high-speed connectors, and AI limiters. This factory, the one behind it, and the one we're building currently. That gets me supercomputers. So I want the outputs to be relatively close to one another. Because the only other output I have after that, let's go to the, let's see here. Where? Yeah, there we go. The only thing I have after that is adaptive control units, and that can kind of nestle itself closer to the computer side of things, because they're gonna have all the iron goods for that from over here somewhere, and then the computers will just kind of break off. Add to that, we'll have maybe supercomputers over here on this end. Add to that, and then somewhere around here we'll have the whatever we're going for now. What is this? What are we going for? I can't name things. I'm sorry. Having a long day. Let's go to all the way back down to, come on, where is it? I just passed it. Hello. Assembly director system. That's right. So yeah, that all I want to be kind of manufactured in this area. However, the assembly director system part of this is probably not going to be all that big, because it's literally just combining 2 major outputs of this factory, which is going to be the supercomputers and assembly director systems. So actually look at this real quick. 0.75 a minute. And I think I only need like 5. I guess I shouldn't be concerned about that. I don't need that many. But I think having everything kind of on this plane right here would be very nice. So, yeah. Okay, I'm committed. Oh, you little joker, you. I'll be real though, I have no idea how I'm gonna make any of this look nice. What I could do, I could put this factory down below, like some of it down below, and then have the output be up above. Because basically, I think I need a manifold lane of 3 inputs, or 4 inputs, something like that. I just need this. but 6 times over. It's not even going to be that high of an output, to be real. Tree in the middle, decor. You know what? Just for you, Pally. Actually, hold up. I need some biofuel, baby. Aha! Tree is no more. Just ignore. Ah, I'll get that too. Why not? Perfect. Oh, no, one more. I lied. Oh, I see you're still a thing here. Boom! Oh, is there something here? Oh, there's a Mercer sphere here. Oh? Hello? Well, thank you, Pally. You actually helped me find a Mercer sphere. Oh no, you helped me find a Sommer sloop, even better. Those are rare. Wow, I would have never found this crevice otherwise. How about that? All right. I've driven past this little crevice many a time in my car. Ah. How's about that? Already named him Fred? Well, Fred is dead. I took Fred to the shed. I don't even know what that means. So Sommer sloops, if you don't know, for those that don't know, Sommer sloops are a very useful item in this game where it eats a lot of power, but it can multiply the output of an item without requiring input. So if I wanted to put a Sommer sloop in here, this would double this output. It requires 2, so if I put 1 in here, it'll multiply it by 1.5. If I put 2 in there, it'll multiply it by 2. So, very useful item, but there's only like so many within the game. I am using some in the aluminum plant though, just because it helps me backfill the water and also increase the output, which is very handy. Right now, power's not too much of a concern for me because we have our large scale. You know what? I got people joining up a stream. Well, I'll just do a quick little tour of the place. We're currently working in the electronics desert here. I know I keep doing side tangents instead of building, but in my it takes me a while to kind of visualize what I want to go for these factories, and then I usually do that off camera. So building live is kind of rough for me, but yeah. So right now we're building the electronics desert. This is the electronics desert. It's this whole desert biome right here, and we're gonna be building a lot of electronic-based components, obviously. But what we're flying over to right now is my power plant. There's a few oil nodes over here which I convert into gas and feed into gas generators, which then power literally everything we have built so far. But this is a massive project that requires 240 generators outputting 6,800 megawatts of power, although some of them are offline because of fluid issues. Still having fluid issues, by the way. I'm still over here troubleshooting from time to time, but it's all right. I mainly the issue now is fluid distribution of crude oil, but that's beside the point. I'm working on that off camera. But yeah, what it does is there's some alternate recipes that early game uses that allows us to get diluted fuel straight from a heavy oil residue that we then unpackage and turn into fuel, which we then feed into the system over here. And this actually holds up pretty daggone well, if I do say so myself. We're still outputting a ton of power. I have like one whole line cut off right now for fuel, but we're still outputting like a maximum of 48,000 megawatts, which is more than enough. As you can see, like our max conditions with all the factories we've built so far is like barely half that. So we've got power to spare. Love this place though. And we're gonna take a little trip on over to the aluminum plant over in the Red Forest. This is one of the most beautiful biomes in the game, and also the most terrifying because they have a lot of high level enemies in this area. So you need to be like at a higher stage of the game to actually work in this area. But is this OSHA approved? No! But yeah, this is the aluminum plant here. We're just, as you would suspect, we are making a butt ton of aluminum products. So we have all of our, this over here is where we convert what's called bauxite into alumina solution. Then we backflow the water that's output from the solution back in, because this requires like bauxite and water. And then feed that into some smelters to get aluminum ingots. And then feed that into the system to make aluminum-based products. Got a little bit of copper over here as well. And it's working very lovely. We've got heat sinks here. Got aluminum casings there. And I think down below... yeah, down below here we also have aluminum sheets. It's all very good. Very nice and good. So this whole plant is kind of like a centralized processing plant for aluminum-based goods. And right there is actually a train station. I'm far from it right now, but I do plan on implementing trains into the design to builds. So anything that requires any aluminum-based products, we're actually going to just transport to the factory that requires it. And yeah, that's about it. We also have our main base area. That's really an ugly factory because it's just a lot of miscellaneous machines that just manufacture all the items I frequently build with. I do want to make an official factory for it. Come on, there we go. I do want to make, it's right over here, but I want to make an official factory for it. Right now it's just a very crude early game setup, so it looks ugly. You'll see here in a minute. It's just different machines kind of strewn about. This is our like main base, and it processes mainly all the iron goods, some concrete goods, and some copper goods that we build our structures with. But yeah, just a very, very ugly setup right now. But yeah, so my plan overall, like if you want to see some of my overarching plans, we've got an oil field right here, which I want to make oil products based off of, which is plastic and rubber. But we'll also get plenty of byproducts, so then we could even set up another smaller fuel plant from that. We'll use this as like centralized oil processing goods as well, so we'll transport plastic and rubber to different factories that require it, including the electronics desert, which is right here. All of this is going to be like all the resources you see with the check mark. That's kind of like blacked out, unlike the ones that have white around it. Those are nodes I intend to use for the factories that I have. So there's a lot. There's a lot in this area that I want to use. And there's also some over here that I have some plans for, but not quite yet. And yeah, we got aluminum here. I eventually want to make motor works, I think, in this area somewhere. And yeah. I also have plans for this set of copper right here too. Just you know, stuff here and there. It'll all get fleshed out. It's all gonna get much more complicated as we go. There we go. And over here is not much to look at. I started a couple projects here, like I almost wanted to build a coal plant right there, because you can have coal power in this game as well. But really the only thing here is the SAM matter, which is strange alien matter, that's what it stands for. So you can get alien products for building. That's it. That's all I got. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is actually I'm going to build the furnace array. I think I might actually call it a stream. Been a while since I've streamed. We actually got a whole dang factory built start to finish in this stream, which is very nice. And yeah. All right, let's see here. You know, I think I almost want to like put some of the processing on the. Do I want to put it on the ground? I don't mind building in the air because, like, I think trains and stuff are gonna kind of flow closer towards the ground. It's like, where do I want to start the rest of this project? Do I want to have it? Do I want to have the bridge set up here, or should I? That's another thing. I could sort of nestle all of the ingots, or the ingot processing, into this little nook right here. I might actually do that, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Similar to how I have the computer factory sort of nestled into that cliffside right there, I kind of want to have that here to an extent. Like, I'm not gonna get rid of the bridge here, because I gotta carry the ingots somewhere too. But I do think I want to have sort of the ingot processing in this area with all the smelters. Well, why don't I do that? Go. How are we looking? How are we looking? Yeah, I can see that. Should have plenty of space to work with here. I need to make 18 refineries for the deuterium and 12 refineries for the copper. And given that I have good old-fashioned blueprints here, or no, sorry, not refineries, not foundries, sorry, I need smelters. I think they're called smelters. There's smelters, there's refineries, there's, yeah, I don't know. I keep mixing up the names, I'm sorry. All right. And this I'm totally fine with keeping like open air kind of situation, you know? But I'm also seeing that we might require maybe a bit more space. I don't know, we could probably stagger everything too. Yeah, let's pull this up a smidge. Have this one for the copper, and we'll have this one for the deuterium. Yes, good. I need 17. This is 10 here. Oh, yikes. Oh, yikes. Oh, no. Oh, no. Darn it. Oh, I can't fit that. Oh, I can back this up, too. Back this up just a little bit more. Without, you know, hitting the rocks and everything too. Actually, that right there is pretty solid, gotta say. And I don't need too many of these. I just need. Oh wait, did I have that? Okay, that is going the right direction. Oh darn it! Forgot I have to double click for that. I've been playing for 2 gosh dang hours. How dare I do that? Okay, so there's that. I don't need that many. I only need 18. This is 20, so we gotta get rid of 2. Language? Well, gee dang it, what else am I supposed to say? Golly gee willikers. Gosh golly gee. You're really putting me in a bind. You son of a gun. You little rascal. Oh no, oh no. Is that, oh, I thought that was like just barely offset there. These will have to be Mark 5. Because we're absolutely having to max out belt speed for the Caterium side of things. Nope, no, 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 no. This is also one of the rare instances I'm actually using a Mark III miner. Seems strange, but it's because I need a certain amount of Caterium for high-speed connectors, and this one node alone doesn't give me enough to support the output that I'm going for stuff way down the line. I need a lot of high-speed connectors, basically. I could, in theory, I want to keep things as simple as possible, too. So I could, in theory, use the smelted Caterium recipe with the water collectors that I had down there, but I thought that was just a bit too much. So instead, I'm gonna have copper and Caterium processing right here. And bring that down below. And we'll even bring that around right there. Perfect. That's already hooked up. Good to go. Actually, well, yeah, okay, I'll leave it like that. And that is a Mark IV, yes. Cool. So let me correct my little oopsie with my blueprint here, before I forget. And there, oh, that's good. Okay, cool. It's weird that I got like 1 on the very end and not the rest on the blueprint. I don't know. I goofed. But hey, look at that, it's fixed. I fixed it. I don't know where those connect exactly, but now they're all connected. Now they're extra all connected. Okay, so next, you know what, I want to keep this bridge section right here, but also leave it with some function, so I'm gonna actually, as weird as it is, I could just point the miner in the direction of the back of the smelting array right there, but I don't want to. Let's see, need to be about there, okay. Keep it in the line. Sure. Whoop, don't fall off. Don't fall off me. No, no. All right, there. perfect. Ever so perfect. It's beautiful. It's really beautiful. You reported me. Also, hi, Brad. How you doing? Sorry, I for some reason, I read your name was sandwiched between two Pally comments. I didn't see that you were there. Welcome to stream, Brad. How you doing? That's my bad. I don't know what, my brain just did not register. That's entirely my bad. How you doing, man? All right, I'm gonna give this just another row of foundation. There we go. We'll eventually add the blush. And the eyeliner. It's a makeup joke, thank you. I try my best here on these streams. If you don't like the jokes, well, you tuned into the stream, so it's your fault. Alright, and then... probably the output of this is even gonna be. Ugh. Be a lot. I'll worry about that later. Yeah, the smelting array is gonna be back here. I don't mind keeping this in the open air either. And I know it's like weirdly staggered with each other, but that's just because... Shut up. Shut up, you don't know me. And we'll set up a merger like right, I don't know, right there. Okay, so this is copper. I want copper to actually be on the second level because Caterium's got a lot of work to do. How's this look from a distance? You know? Does not look half bad. Gotta say. Might add some more supports. Maybe I'll add like a support like right here and then right here. No, I'm gonna do that. Oop, and then one right there. Well, the good news is right now I'm also no longer roasting thanks to that fan. I do apologize if it is affecting sound quality, but it's like 85 here today, really humid. And then I'm in a small room with my computer going crazy because Satisfactory is not a game that's easy on the computer. But still. And there, that should look pretty nice, right? Yeah, it doesn't look half bad. I do like that the shadows underneath kind of give it a sort of eerie effect. I don't know. All right, then want to have another merger right here, I guess. I don't know. And then this will carry on the line. I actually don't know what the output of ingots is for what I'm going for. What's the exchange rate actually? All right, quick maths here. so for every 45 Caterium ore, I get 15 back, so that is a third of what I'm getting. So I need to multiply 780. I need to divide 780 by 3. So that's 260 items. So yeah, the Mark IV conveyors should be sufficient because these can carry up to 450 items a minute. Cool. The more you know. And let's get out this bad boy. And I'm gonna do... How's that look? That look good? Okay, hold on. That all connects? Hey, there we go. Alright, so then we don't need this section here to be Mark V conveyors at this point. I mean, as much as I want to keep with the latest conveyors, I don't want to be excessive about it, so. There we go. Everything's hooked up. So now comes the next part of the process, which is, what the heck? I was supposed to slide through that, was I? Maybe it's because, yeah, because you can, with the slide function, you're meant to slide under conveyors. Like so. I guess it makes sense you can go through the railings too. Alright, so. Ingots. We need... I need 3 separate sets of constructors. I need 22 constructors for the quick wire. A lot of constructors. All right. But actually, I might have to figure that out in the next stream. Actually, I'm getting kind of tired. I did want to get the smelting array in. I think it actually looks really good over here. I might even go a step further. Add like another thing right here. Just like that. There we go. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Just like so. All right, and then oh, there we go. Sure, why not? All right, well, actually no. It'll bug me if it doesn't do this too. There we go. Sure, that looks all right. Why not? All right, but I think that's actually gonna have to do it for me this stream. Hey, we're live for 2 hours and 15 minutes. It's not bad. Not bad for a first stream back after 2 weeks. I am tired though. Long week again at work, as always. It's always a long week at work for me, but always good to get on and play some good old-fashioned Satisfactory. I know I mentioned it in the last stream a couple weeks back. I do have some games I want to be playing for the channel soon for videos, not for streams. I do want to get videos up and running again, so stay tuned for that, I guess. We'll see how things go. I think in the meantime, I will, just in my own time, I'll try and see if I can make a nice layout for this new factory we're going to be building, and we should hopefully complete it by next stream. Maybe even start on like the iron goods factory over there. We have 2 things we need to make over in that area as well. So yeah, should be fun. But yeah, in the meantime, that's gonna do it for me. Hope y'all enjoy. If you like the stream, make sure you like the stream. If you want to keep up with the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Above all else, make sure you guys leave a comment. I love reading your comments. They just make my day. But thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next